before it happened. Start recording. This black screen of majesty.
Demon World.
They'll be in.
Captain Paddock.
Okay. Here we are. We've gotten through that mess of an opening sequence again. We are ready to fly.
Where are we supposed to fly to?
This mission is hijacked. You didn't look it up.
I could look it up, but like, all I have is the star map on my phone. I don't want to look at the walkthrough.
That's fine. I will
Just take a random guess.
I will just grab the name of this place real quick for us.
We're going to Planet Hijacked.
I just thought the thing you were looking at was.
No, I'm texting someone.
It was more of like a walkthrough.
No,
than
no.
Tell me. Beta Myamid.
Myamid's in the middle.
Okay.
What is that?
There is an unidentified ship cruising rapidly, weapons armed and shields up.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Message coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Myamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elasi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Oh.
What a dick.
It was very clear, you know? Let's see if we can slow it
This is actually the ideal way to do the fighting, because in full screen mode you don't have that radar.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I ever realized that.
I'm trying to figure out how far you're gonna lead your targets.
More than that, apparently.
The enemy ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan.
We defeated him.
He's still on the radar, though.
Yeah, he is withdrawing.
There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up and 27 life forms are aboard.
Well, let's hail.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Elasi. Hand over the ship and... This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Elasi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS... This is Captain James... This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Do you think Starfleet negotiates with terrorists?
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Elassie. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith?
Maybe.
Freeing the prisoners, we can work together on this, Elassie.
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party?
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
not
what we're gonna
stupid,
get either way.
Captain. We'll play by...
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Yeah, they really captured the just random noises going off on the bridge feel.
Very
of
well,
Star
we'll do
Trek
it your
for
way.
this.
I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Elassie have been tried in Federation courts of law, and forget it, Elassie is Sereth. You'll be the next one Very well,
No,
we'll
no,
do
no,
it
I
your
wanna see what we
way.
have
You forget
to
it,
do this one.
Elassie is Sereth. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet, unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately.
He's just gonna
Your
execute
fellow
some
Elassie have
people.
been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty
yeah,
of their
so
crimes.
one
We'll
is-
listen
yeah,
very
'cause
well,
you
we'll do
gotta-
it your
We're gonna
We're gonna-
pull a,
yeah, we're gonna-
Wrath of Khan on them.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna Wrath of Khan.
So you gotta-
Computer? Yes. USS Masada?
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender.
Oh, you think I need to
Registered
Yeah, you gotta write that down.
293391.
Or take a picture or something.
Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission: tow,
You write that down, you
repair
got it?
of disabled
Okay.
ships. Its input override code is
Okay. Talk to
Captain,
Spock.
we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly,
My plan.
long enough for one transporter
I think
burst.
you got a Uhura.
I think so too. Yeah, here we go. Some prefix code. What's that code?
293
293.
391.
Oh no, this isn't working. One sec. 293. Can't use the number pad.
391 197. Think you need to put the dashes in?
Probably.
Okay, can you delete? Okay, I'll delete dash 197
197.
736
736.
dash 3829.
3829. Take that.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada's shields.
Next beam.
Captain, the shields are up.
You
Uh-oh.
know, lower your own
Target
shields.
analysis. All.
Uh-oh.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott?
Oh, here we go.
Great.
Oh no. Go on, let's see what you can do for that man. He's dead, Jim.
He's not hurt badly.
Oh.
I can revive him.
Well, then do it.
If you want.
Alright, I guess use med pack on him? Med kit? Yeah, okay. We doctored
Thank
that
you,
guy.
Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Elassie like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be useful.
Hand.
Why would you want to do that? Listen,
Come on. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to use a doctor on whatever's going
Yeah,
on?
why would I want to do that? What else might we take out? Can we take a pipe? No, no pipes. Oh, got some more things.
What did we get?
Some tools.
No.
Like a hydro spanner kind of thing, maybe?
Captain, I need to find a bit that will fit into the transmogrifier before I can go further with it.
Okay, we need a bit. What do we got here?
Even our most efficient chief engineer, Scott, would have trouble repairing this damage.
Dismal.
Nothing to report.
So we have to interact with in here.
These doors have been scarred by phaser fire.
Is this instant efforts again?
Lieutenant Christensen stands ready.
And we
Is
brought
there
that.
anything
This is
quickly
the
to
main
report?
transporter.
This is just like their raid on Damocles Station. Hard, fast, and dirty.
What? Lieutenant Christensen.
well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you. I don't like Colossi.
I can't see them winning any popularity contests, Bones.
They can forget about my vote.
Right.
When this operation is complete, Captain, we should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock.
Alright.
Spock guy's priority is sets. Is like, hey, you know,
hey, when we get done, let's repair this place. Because this place is a mess, let me tell you. Guess we're going out?
Yes. You might want to save pretty soon, though.
Oh, that's true. Here, let's save first.
You gotta save all the time.
Save new game.
It's true, you do.
Replace previous.
You never know when things are gonna just go horribly wrong.
I suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought I was dead.
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Alassi don't have anything to say about it.
Right.
Okay. Doesn't have anything to tell me about the ship?
Let's just get out. Any debris we can play around with?
You are in a typical starship.
Right.
A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scrap.
That seems like a bunch of junk I want to pick up.
Yeah, I get that phaser welder.
Yeah, I want that phaser welder for sure.
Oh, good.
Yeah, took all that crap.
You fail to obtain.
Oh, I can't take that crap.
You fail to obtain any.
Okay.
I mean, you try, but you fail. Okay.
Oh, look at all these wires and what else we got?
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to
So if I recall correctly about this level, to the right is going to be some dudes who are immediately standing guard over some prisoners.
Okay.
And like if you don't time it correctly, they just waste the prisoners immediately. So you need to like be ready to phase them.
Okay.
That's what I remember about this level.
Alright, well let's click there and
so I mean like
see.
you can save and then just like experience it if you want.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure that so you're like
okay, so that at least like pauses the game, it seems like, while the menu's open. So you don't have to worry about it being just pure garbage while you're trying to get through these junk menus. Okay,
so
I
like
guess,
you know.
yeah, let's just stun these guys.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the valid question.
You fail to obtain anything.
That's true. You just want to know what we were doing here. See if we can.
You set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the.
What monsters?
Yes. Kirk,
why would you do such a thing? Well, let's reload that real quick. Pop out here, take this garbage.
As you're interacting, it's like, wait a minute. I'm just
I forgot that was so much a thing in this game.
Let's learn to let Kirk fumble around with things.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay. Can we just scan that thing?
Save
You
new
gotta
game.
do a thing with like the wires.
Yeah, I remember doing some kind of like hot wiring it thing.
Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere. A medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
That's exactly what I'm asking you for, jerk.
A medium-strength
Oh no, Spock! Don't do it!
Great. You made him kill the prisoners.
My attempt to save failed. I think it like popped up a new save instead of overwrite a save.
This time let's have McCoy try it out and see if it's any different.
Okay, well let's just stun these guys, and then we'll...
Hey, what are you doing here?
Let's try stunning the other guy first and see if he says something.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, sad.
Oh, the hats fell in a different way that time. Oh.
They get pulled over by their buddies, though. Okay, how about we, scan these
The pirates
dudes?
won't wait for a while, but they're going to be quite unhappy when they do. I recommend that we not be...
Seems fair. Can we talk to these people, maybe?
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme...
I think you McCoy'd them.
I hit T.
The crew is tired and...
Apparently talking to them has, him scan them.
Okay, so, yeah, like, I think you need to... Yeah,
Save new game.
Save
Replace.
real quick over this.
try using the wires on the panel.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, let's come back to this. I think we need tools before we can do this.
I think you have all the tools you need.
No, we don't have a bit for that phaser, for that transmogrifier.
You can pick it up in the junk. I think you need to use item on item.
Let's say look in my inventory. What do I got here?
Some scraps of metal found in the corridors of the Some scraps of wire found in... A phaser welder. It is without power. The Runcinate Transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits. These weapons are powerless, having been shorn of their power packs.
Shorn.
What's this thing right here? No, is it like a replicator in the front?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's just like a...
This view screen communication terminal has been damaged beyond...
It's just one of those random comm panels that's all over the Enterprise.
I think you just go in, because that's the bridge there, so I think you just go in and you need to, like, use items on items until... Oh, no!
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Feels like you just kill those dudes, but that doesn't
You
seem
lose
very...
points.
Yeah, I'd probably lose a bunch of points.
Alright, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Basically... I don't know, try using each one of them on the panel.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Or using them on Spock.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Yeah, those aren't like let me use items on items, or at least they don't seem to be.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Just use your phaser on it.
I feel like you
Captain,
do have
the
to,
switch has been booby-trapped. Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped. Nothing to report.
So you have to do something like pry the panel open? Maybe you have to use these metal bars to do that?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Maybe I take the power pack.
Phaser welder is now charged.
Yeah. Take my phaser. Get my phaser welder working.
I think that does it. A comb bit for the transmogrifier.
Comb bit. And take that and stick it in
the
there.
parts fit together, said it.
Okay.
Now I can take this.
Nothing happens.
Thermos with a fork in it.
Some wires, maybe.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well, how do you put the things
Nothing
together?
happens.
Did it allow you to use items on items?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you're... Yeah.
So that's just like changing between those.
The wire scraps are too small. They melt instead of fusing together.
Oh,
And
no.
nothing
That's a
happens.
disaster. Alright. Load.
No, those prisoners will never get out because you melted the wires.
I was trying to figure out how to make something, how to do the thing that we wanted to do. Okay, charge
Phaser
this.
welder is now charged.
make a bit.
I think that does it.
Take that bit and stick it in
The
there.
parts fit together.
Okay. Now I charge those. No.
Nothing happens. You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members. The Runsine transmogrifier fitted with the comb bit, an important engine.
Just clicking.
Nothing happens.
I suppose you can click the bomb thing
A medium strength phase.
with the transmogrifier.
Here, I'm gonna save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
And then I'm gonna see if having Spock do this now that we have a tool. No. Yeah. Thanks, Spock. Can I click Spock on a tool? No. Okay, let's try.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Seems unlikely, but can I like blast this panel? No.
Give you the option.
Captain, if we could manage to overload the force field, it would probably detonate the bomb before we could rescue the crewmen.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the pro
Can
tip.
you use that thing on it?
What thing?
That thing. The thing that melted your wires.
Nothing happens.
On the bomb.
Nothing happens.
On anything.
Nothing happens.
Dismal man.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Use the phasers, the empty phasers somehow.
I can't figure out how to use those
On
to
the
do anything.
thing. On the.
Nothing happens.
Such an annoying puzzle because really, here's a bunch of foreign objects you don't understand. Fiddle around with them until something happens.
I see that the Alassi live up to their reputation.
Thanks.
I don't like the looks of this.
Do I?
I'm just a security officer, sir.
That's fair. Do you know how to disarm a bomb? I'm just a security officer,
Nothing
sir.
happens.
I strongly recommend that we keep our silence, Captain. The Alassi.
It's like the wires are the same as the wires that are there.
Yeah.
Captain, the
I'll be
switch
able to,
has been booby trapped.
do something with it.
I felt like, oh well, maybe now that I have a tool.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I felt like you could click on the
Nothing
wires
happens.
rather than the panel, but it doesn't seem to be true.
These wires look
Oh.
like a modification of some sort.
Okay.
Can you use the tool on those wires?
Is that the place? Is that where I have to click it? Like down
Nothing
here?
happens.
With any of the items?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The overloady thing?
Nothing happens.
Captain, if we could manage to overlook.
This is riveting television. Is what this
yes,
is.
yes. I'm sure that people are going to be
Nothing
very
happens.
interested in what's going on here. Wow. Do you feel like we should go back to another room?
There are no other rooms, I guarantee you. I guess go ahead and try. You'll have to shoot those dudes again, but go ahead and
But
try
whatever.
walking up to the bridge. I guarantee you.
I couldn't get the bridge doors to open.
That it's nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
You could try
Twisted debris has been scattered along. Twisted debris has
try
been.
walking back to the teleporter room, but I'm pretty sure those are all the rooms.
I think so too.
What was what can you interact with in here? The teleporter.
There's a
This is the
teleporter
main
pad.
transporter.
That thing?
A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter.
Oh, maybe I can do some kind of thing with the bomb that was here.
Okay.
I attach these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring.
Okay.
Well, I think he was just doing it, but okay, see.
Nothing happens.
It's up high.
Nothing happens.
It's like where he's standing.
Oh, it's like up here?
The bits are not long enough. I need a longer piece of wire.
What about this thing that's right in front of your foot? The wire?
No, I need like the wires from the bomb in the brig. Which just makes this even more infuriating.
Well, now you know the thing you built was for this and not that.
Yeah.
And you've got these things.
Nothing happens.
Ooh, I got an idea. Let's see if we can take that comm panel apart. Here in the hallway. Let's see if that's a thing I can do. Can I phaser welder this thing?
Nothing happens.
No. Can I just phaser it?
That action would be completely...
Sure would.
Nothing happens.
Maybe you just use your stun gun.
Captain, the consequences of such actions may...
Catastrophic, he says.
Nothing to report.
Can you use Spock on the panel?
I fail to see the logic in...
I agree. I also fail to see the logic. Can I use you on the wires? No. Can I use the wires on you?
Nothing happens.
No.
Okay. Well...
Okay.
You fail to obtain...
Nothing there to take.
The bits are not long enough.
Yeah, it's like the worst kind of adventure puzzle.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here?
These poor guys just get shot over and over.
They wake up and put their hats back on and just...
The wires
Oh
strapped...
crap, I just melted my wires together because I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. It's alright, I haven't done anything since then, have I? Did we,
You put the thing in
We put the thing in the other room.
So... Can you use Spock on the wires? Like underneath the panel?
Yeah, now that we know there's another thing.
There. I believe the bomb is now
Awful.
defused.
Awful.
Nailed it. Great. And now just for saying, let's let Spock do this. Okay.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind. We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi.
Good to know. Okay, now we can take these wires and take this phaser bomb, I guess, probably. Yeah, okay.
Great. Okay.
Save new game. Replace...
There we go. Okay, so now we can fix the transporter temporarily, I think.
I attach these... The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary, Jim?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir? If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them, assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure. Since we have a bomb, Captain, we could rearm it, transport it onto the bridge, and perhaps the Alasi will flee into the hallway. Then we could capture them.
And any hostages on the bridge will be killed when the bomb goes off. No, Jim. That's inhuman.
To say nothing of the possible damage to the bridge controls.
Fair.
Christensen, this is
surprising. What do you think? Should we transport, or should we go phaser welder the door open?
I don't think it matters, but
let's go phaser welder this door. Well, yeah, let's phaser welder this door.
For kicks, you could beam a bomb on the bridge.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Said 2 feet to the left, and 1 foot up.
1 foot up.
The field is absorbing. The field is
Maybe.
Nothing happens.
Oh, there we go.
That did it.
Great. Get your phaser gun ready.
Those guys just stay back there and watch me go. Alright.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
A, there are no hostages on the bridge. B, it looks like you shot them the wrong
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Not have that monster Lieutenant Christensen get vaporized.
Aye, Captain.
Hey, you know, we could be a bomb on the bridge. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
He's a great guy.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen,
So what
Lieutenant.
percentage we got?
We have read your report
48.
on the problems at Beta Myamed and
Zero
evaluate your performance at 48%. You and your... I'll be frank, Kirk. Starfleet expects more of you than that.
Wow.
Try to do
That's
better
more
on the
than
next
we
assignment.
saved everybody. We just lost one lieutenant.
Okay. So try beaming on.
Trying to hold a Federation.
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor.
It was rhetorical.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize the start.
Undoubtedly.
So do I.
Earned this outro. Beam them all.
It's gonna be whatever the next one is. Mud something, probably.
Loves
labor
labor
jeopardized. Still.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen,
A raid of...
Alright, load. Yeah, sure, let's try teleporting and see what happens.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door.
Maybe he just doesn't like how long it took me to get through everything. It could be like number of actions that you took.
I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to who shoots first. I think left guy?
Yeah, I think it's like left guy, right guy, front guy, captain guy.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the...
I don't know, man. It's the same outcome.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah.
Let's see if he got higher than 48%.
Yeah, if they're like, nice.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on
Nice.
the problems at
Transporter
Beta
efficiency is
Myamed and
better.
evaluate your performance at 54%.
One
A
commendation.
satisfactory
Good enough.
performance,
Trying
Captain.
to hold a Federation starship captive. U-boat.
Since we just
Done
witnessed
and
that very
done.
event, Doctor. I'm
Why are they so
surprised
much
you asked.
happier about you transporting onto the bridge?
It was a rhetorical question.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize the starship. Hope we'll see more of the Alasi pilots.
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources
I don't
to
care.
draw on.
So do I.
care?
Sulu, take us out of here.
Kinda care.
I mostly don't care because you have to do this every time because you can't stop it.
Love's labor jeopardized.
On screen.
Array to...
Alright, let's try one more time. We can get better than 54%. Beam a bomb over there and see what percentage we get.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock. If
Hey, Ben. Yeah. Hi. Thanks. How about you not jump in my lap right now, bud? Okay, so you think front guy, and then left guy?
Yeah, I guess.
See, it was that right guy, wasn't it?
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge.
Graphics are
We have
so
regained
bad
control.
that
It's tough to tell. Because it's just like beams of
Mr.
light
Scott, beam us out of
happen.
here.
Aye, Captain.
Hey, dude.
Message from Starfleet,
What if
Captain.
we're,
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 54%. You and your crew received 1 commendation point.
Like, you use the thing to create a distraction, but then you beam in. And then, like, somehow...
A satisfactory
He
performance,
sets the
Captain.
thing off, they go, oh, was that noise? And they run out of the hallway.
Just witnessed
Yeah,
it was
there's
a
fewer
retort.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a star.
Undoubtedly, Captain.
So do I.
Like, why would they have you build the thing if you don't use it? I vote for try to
Love's labor jeopardized.
deactivate the shield and then go back and beam through.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the...
Let's try it one more time. Alright. And we still have these, like, other phasers that are a thing we picked up, too.
Yeah, man, it means you weren't efficient.
Man, like, you tell me what you're supposed to do with those.
You're supposed to beam some empty phasers on the bridge to confuse them.
I suppose you could go in and be lethal instead of stun people, and... So it's like here?
That did it.
That did it.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock.
What if, like, beaming the bomb over is the thing you're supposed to do? Okay.
So you're gonna go right this time?
So that time
Scotty,
it's the
beam
left
down
guy.
a security team
I think
to
it
the
doesn't
bridge.
matter. I think you always lose that guy no matter what you do if you storm the bridge.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen.
We have read your report on the problems at
57%.
Beta. A satisfactory...
Trying to hold a Federation starship captain.
Since we
It was a
That took quite...
undoubtedly.
So do I.
Do you have any other hot takes there that you don't want to give a shot to?
I mean, you can certainly beam the
Love's
bomb on and
labor
see what your
jeopardized.
like, percentage is, just out of curiosity. If it's
Priority
worse.
message.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Yeah, let's see what our new mission is.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Save new game.
New game? Loves labor. see what happens here. Alright, we're gonna use this.
The field. That did it. The field.
Nothing happens.
Phasers to these guys?
They're not usable phasers.
I keep thinking that like somebody's gonna know how to charge.
Someone's just
them.
gonna have power packs on the hand.
Yeah, somebody's gonna be like, here, let's refill these guys or recharge them in this way. You know, like sane people would do. Yeah. And then our plan is to go out and get them.
I got you. What have you done? You've killed them all. You probably blew up the whole damn bridge.
Captain, the ship will crash into the planet in
Whoa.
18.32 seconds.
You cold-blooded emotionalists.
Bones, later. Kirk to Enterprise.
Captain, you're alive.
Beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
What's our percentage rate on that one?
Probably low.
2%.
That should be like 80% to commendation
Message from
points.
Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Kirk, you have completely mishandled the situation with the
Oh.
Masada. You killed the hijackers on the Masada and all the hostages as well. Your own crew had to transport you out of the wrecked ship before it went utterly out of control. Your record of maverick stunts will be completely reviewed for consideration of disciplinary action.
Wow,
You have
it's a long
much to answer for,
speech.
Captain Kirk. Consider yourself lucky that you're allowed to retain your command until we get back to you on this. Starfleet out. I'll be frank, Kirk. Starfleet expects more of you than that.
Try to do better.
Try to do better on your next...
It's fine. Well,
0% is the answer.
Love's labor
I don't know.
jeopardized.
Alright.
On screen.
alright, let's see. Let's find a walkthrough here.
Oh, now you want to look at walkthroughs?
Well, like we've already done the mission. We're not going back. I don't know if you loaded your.
I did.
Good one. Let's tone down.
Federation agents report that the new
Noises.
Romulan
Yeah.
cloaking device not only renders their ships invisible, they also won't show up on our
Enterprise computer
sensors.
learned about Beta Myamid, Masada, Keeler, and Alasi pirates.
Sure. I suppose you could learn about all the
Get
things.
points for doing your research.
Well, fair.
Use the computer to research Manalvagor, Andorian, Seraph, and Masada.
Maybe those are all things that you get computer-wise. So, you know, like if you say Elasi,
Elasi Prime, a binary star
tells you
system
all this
which
stuff,
one
and you can say
inhabited planet
Manalvagor.
is currently undergoing a revolution between
You say, oh man, I want to know more about Manalgavor.
Topic not available.
No, that didn't work.
Manalvagor.
Masada?
Masada, USS.
It's just the ship. I don't know, man.
Use Spock's tricorder on the Runcinate transmogrifier. Use Spock's tricorder again on the transporter control console and then Spock. Use the transmogrifier on the transporter console. Look at both doors and use the science tricorder on the item pile.
Oh, I guess I didn't look at
Continue to
the...
pick up that pile.
Yeah, I didn't
Use
do those
Spock's
things.
tricorder on the red beam. Follow this up by using Dr. McCoy's tricorder on the same beam.
Okay.
What's the red beam? Like, physically like a beam? Like a metal beam?
I guess.
Use medical tricorder on the crew in the brig. You didn't care to check on their condition.
It's because he kept telling me that they were fine.
Well, not good enough.
Just curious. Like, which beam? Oh, there?
You look but see nothing of no.
Oh, it's probably just like the force field that's down here at the end of the hall that I didn't bother to scan.
Nothing to report, Captain.
No.
Yeah, use it on the beam.
Strong electromagnetic readings come from the doorway at the far end of the hallway.
Yeah, so like that's a thing. Okay, well, we should need to scan lots of things. We need to use everything on everything. That's what the game is teaching us.
Okay. Building time. Combat on the transmogrifier.
Turn the sound effects up for a second.
Head to the transporter room. Use the phaser welder near the shielded red door. Spot is hard to find. Shield will go off. Don't go in. Go to the transporter room. Use the transmogrifier. Use the transport to beam onto the bridge. Talk to Sereth. Choose dialogue 1. We didn't even think to try diplomacy.
No way.
We're bad at Starfleet.
Like you're storming the bridge. Why would you talk to him?
Try it, man.
All right. Well, that's good to know. So you want to do that?
I mean, I might
Just
as well.
to
We
find
might as
out.
well just see.
Just find out what.
Apparently, we weren't supposed to just storm the bridge and shoot everyone.
Find out what all the hot tips are here. Okay.
Run invalidated.
I mean, I guess whatever. We're
Strong
setting our own
electromagnetic
rules.
All right.
I'm getting life readings both on the bridge and in the brig.
There, we did that. Here, let's go ahead and use our medical tricorder on these guys. Oh, those guys got tied up. Why didn't we tie them up?
We didn't have a long enough wire.
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress.
We didn't use the tricorder to do that. You just like looked at them, or you tried to
guess.
talk to them.
Okay, well,
Right,
there we
deactivate
did.
the door.
Oh, yeah.
You blew it. We gotta shuffle back into this room. Shuffle back out. Wow, man.
That did it.
Okay, now we beam onto the bridge and then we talk to the guy. Let's find out what thrilling things he had to say. Oh, we can't access the computer from here? Nope. Of course not.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door. It's over, Sereth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew. Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Elassie. Don't do anything foolish. It's over, Sereth. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
You're an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained...
Anyway, you saved the life of Lieutenant Beam
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
An odd set of choices for Kirk.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On-screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Myamid, and the top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive, can you believe?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor,
It was a
That took quite a bit of organization to seize.
undoubtedly...
So do I.
Alright.
Okay, well,
Now we know. Apparently, talk to people.
we don't have what it takes.
Love's labor
We never cut it
jeopardized.
in Starfleet.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On-screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station
Arc 7
ARC-7
is
in
what we're
jeopardy.
looking for.
Proceed immediately to ARC-7.
Arc 7.
ARC 7, a highly sophisticated arcology project looking into the origins of life in the universe. The project is being led by Dr. Carol Marcus, who, along with a crew of 17 members, is dedicated to unlocking the mystery of life. Further information is classified.
Show me all the information about Genesis.
Classified.
Topic not available, Captain.
Marcus Carroll, the current Chief of Research on Station ARC-7. Carroll Marcus is an expert in molecular biology, bioprotein development, cell mutation science, and radiation science. Dr. Marcus has been offered many posts in the Federation, but with...
Yeah. Just whatever. Okay. Where are we going?
It's the upper left corner, right, down.
We have arrived at ARC-7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Uh-oh.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Don't forget tilde is reverse.
They activated a self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to ARC-7, Captain.
He's auto-orbited. Those graphics.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-1888564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever ARC-7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Are you human?
Message from ARC-7, sir.
I am Centurion Ardea Preax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
Right. Well. Alright.
Lowering shields, Captain.
You just learn from your previous lesson and do some computer research for points.
Like, I researched the things that made sense to me.
Replace.
Save. Researched ARC-7. I don't think any of those other things. And Carroll Marcus. I don't think any of those other things are things that
Spock,
could
come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Who we're taking this time?
It's Christensen out.
This is a very dangerous situation, sir. We should proceed with caution.
I think it's a different one every time because it's like...
Nice view of the Romulan ship. How comforting.
They can't account for it if you didn't kill the guy in the previous mission.
Yeah.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's computer may be able to tell us something.
Save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Boom. Let's go ahead and call that a segment. And,
Yes, quit the game.
next time we want to play, we'll come back to Demon World and then get back to Love's Labor.